Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Tropico 6. Been looking forward to this one for a long time. We had a great time in the beta. Now we get to play the full release. First of all, if you are new here, make sure you click on subscribe. Oh, it's going. Make sure you click on subscribe. We're going to be playing a lot of Tropico over the next week or two. And obviously we play a lot of other creative simulation kind of games as well. So welcome if you are new. You're very, very welcome here. I'd also love to know, new or current subscriber, have you played Tropico before? Is this a new Tropico for you? Let me know in the comments, please. I'm quite a fan of the series, although I've missed a couple of them. I didn't play the pirate one, and I didn't play 5 much, I don't think, or 4 much, I can't never remember, but for the most part I played through a lot of them and I do really enjoy it. We're going to go into a new game. We're going to go into a sandbox game. I play sandbox for the most part, and I also play quite creatively, make things look nice as opposed to necessarily working the best. So bear that in mind. We're going to make just a random map, I think. So let's go huge. Landmass is high, I guess. Plateaus are common. Islands are few. But I will have a couple of islands, but not loads. Main island is large. The climate is normal, yeah, that's fine. Climate variation, medium, that's fine. Resources, let's go for rich resources. That's interesting, you could do like full things there as well. We'll start right at the back of the cloning area. 75 is fine, we'll up our starting money a little bit, but we are going to try and play with money. Foreign aid, we'll say there's plenty of foreign aid. Also the Caribbean inhabitants, is that fine, fair? I'm going to not let it forgiving because I don't particularly enjoy having too many struggles there. Disasters off. Everything else is, yes, good. We just want to have a random map. Let's see what that makes then. Alright, here we go, a random map. That's quite funky. I'm not really sure about the way it cuts off here on the obvious square. It's a little funky, but do you know what? It's quite a nice big space. A few different islands and types and stuff to use, which is pretty cool. Thinking probably this one up here will be a bit of a touristy island. It's got some ruins on it. It's got a nice sort of beach here. And this is obviously our main island. We've got some ruins there as well, actually. We could maybe do some of them as I think you can turn some of them into like sciencey ones and some of them into like touristy ones. So that's interesting. And then down here, we've got a dock that doesn't have a road going to it. And everything else. Okay, so we'll pretty much start from fresh, I think. So let's have a look at this. Where can we going to get our first sort of area of farming in? I think probably here, actually, is going to be our farming area. And we would like to move the presidential palace to somewhere a little bit more prominent. Maybe up on the hill here would be pretty good. We probably won't be able to do that straight away because it's quite costly to do. But we'll pause the game for a minute while we do some work here. Okay, so there's the dock coming in. Let's build a construction and Teamsters office. They're the two main ones. So the base this works is then Teamsters run stuff around. Teamsters move stock around, and then construction, as you could probably imagine, is used to construct. So there we go. Have those both there. And we'll do a little road here. If I remember rightly, the roads in Tropico are super fun. Okay, so we don't have any farms at the moment. We've got, what's this, a pig farm or something? Let's have a look. Cattle ranch, okay. And then everything else is shacks that we're going to very quickly get rid of. So let's have this space here as the beginning of our first residential, but I didn't do some farming over here. So let's pretty much get rid of... I want to, there we go. The last building of this type cannot be demolished. Ah, sorry. Gotta wait for those to get built. Okay, so you get building. Everything else will demolish out. Oh, you are gonna go. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Bunkhouse and housing. All that's gotta go, I'm afraid. Sorry. The cattle ranch. Okay, now watch it all collapse under the might of El Presidente's fist. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we need to, of course, get a road over from those, so that the current guys can come and build the new ones. That's right. Okay, let's speed up the game a little to get them going. And then we can move it, relocate building 2,500. That's not much, actually. So we'll bring this up to where we eventually want it, and we will do some work with it a little later on. Let's have a think. Yeah, I think right here. Which is the front of it? Oh, doesn't actually show you. Okay. We'll guess that way. Oh, I was right. Good guess. Okay, cool. Then we'll have a nice big road up here with some posh houses on and stuff. Hello there. Revolutionary Demand would like a Pirate Cove. Yes, we'll do a Pirate Cove. We'll have you down here, I think. That'd be quite good. Pirate Cove is your first of a new set of buildings that I don't think they've had in previous Tropico games. I don't recall them anyway. Where you can send people out to do stuff and have a lovely time with it. Yeah, I say that's probably a good spot for a Pirate Cove. Again, we have to get a road to it. Commuter up to there, that's good.
Excuse me, I need a teensy tiny...
Fulfill export trade route. Yeah, we'll accept that. Why is stuff not getting built? Ah, there we go. So there's the construction office. First construction office is done, so we can get rid of this one. Oops. Go. And Teams' office is done, so we can get rid of this one. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, so let's have a look at some crops then and figure out what we're going to try and grow to start off with, and then we'll sort some basic housing out. Plantation, here we go. Corn is pretty good. Now, you will have to bear with me here. I'm quite colourblind. Well, very colourblind, in fact. And there isn't a colourblind mode in this game yet. Unfortunately, Tropico 5 had a really good one that turned all these colours black and white. But I've spoke to the wife, and she showed me that this... this kind of patch here... here is the good green colour. So we've got to work from that. So corn's pretty good. Banana's not great here. Pineapple's pretty good down here by the beach. That's good. Sugar's pretty good all over. Cocoa's pretty good at the top end here. Tobacco's a little space for some tobacco here. Over this side for coffee. Ooh, cotton is not too bad down here. And rubber isn't great really here at all, actually, interestingly. Okay, so cotton then pretty much has to go down here. So let's see if we can get a 93% efficiency on cotton there. That's not bad. So I'll place you down. And then we'll do... Banana's not great there. Pineapple's not great there. Sugar's pretty good. So let's have a sugar one. 97% efficiency, that's good. And let's get some cocoa. Can we get you in there without it looking too silly? That's not bad, I think. Good efficiency, not massive. We're losing a bit of the actual fields there, but I don't mind too much. Okay. Plantation. Let's go for tobacco. Probably get tobacco down here. Pretty happy with itself. 95% efficiency. That's good. Okay. Let's sort this road out. So we'll have a road that comes right up here to all of those. And you can come this way. And we'll demolish you. Okay, let's do a couple more. Let's get these early doors plantations are the way to go, I think. So coffee, have we done coffee? No, coffee's no good. Cotton, wouldn't it be awful up the top there, I guess? Better over here. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's do a ranch, because if I remember rightly, cattle ranch, is there any better than others? Oh, sheep, crocodile, pig, none of them are... Oh, llama's pretty good. And goat's pretty good as well, but llama will fit there and do pretty well. So let's have a llama ranch. I think llama ranch gives us milk, I guess. And then we'll have another one. Let's find another one that looks... Oh, there's sheep. Goes pretty good there. Good efficiency, okay. And the other thing is these do well for making the fields better. Okay, so... corn. To be fair, we haven't got a corn one. We might as well just stick a corn one down. It's just easy food, isn't it? There's really good efficiency with a bit of a gap. No, that'll do. That'll do. There we go. Right, there's a good chunk of farming put in to at least get us started. Okay. Task overview. Decrease the employment rate to 7%. I'll take that. I don't know what it currently is, but we'll have a go. Penultimo. Let's get some basic housing then. Residential. Let's do some well off or better. So we'll do a little bit of both, I think, here for the staff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do a row of country houses. There. Okay, and then we'll put some paths in. Oh, we can't have. Oh, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, let's just try that again then. Residential bunkhouse. Yeah, let's do it like that. We still have a bit of an issue there, don't we? I'll tell you what, then let's do it like that for now. So at least there's roads going to them, and then we can put a little pub or something here. I think there's a small tavern that will fit there. Yeah, okay. And then, okay, let's get some logging going pretty quick early on as well. Where's good for some logging? Here, really, is the only kind of place there is actual logs at the moment. So, come on then, we'll have a logging camp and a lumber mill. Can go right next to it. And we'll use the build there to get rid of stuff. So, tannery, process hides, sugar to rum. Let's get a rum distillery on as well, because that's a nice early way to make some cash. Because we've got a sugar one, right? Let's have a look. Tobacco, cotton, sugar, cocoa, corn. Yes, okay. Let's take money should be okay. So I'm not going to take $2,000. Revolutionary agreements, they would be handy. Random blueprint could be good, could be rubbish. Go on, we'll take a blueprint. Blueprint for a mansion. Oh, great. Doesn't really help us there at all, but never mind. Employment rate, as these all go now, these should all fill up with people. There's 8 people there, 8 in that one. That should soon fill up as well. 7, 8, yeah, there we go. So, and again, this one will do the same. Slow down the game just a tad, just to make sure we're not getting ahead of ourselves here. Workers will flood into that one. Now this one here, monoculture, multiculture, decreases the efficiency by 40%. The plantation does not decrease the fertility over time. The plantation gets 10% efficiency for other plantations in the vicinity with a different crop running on the same work mode. Yes. So we can set them to all be that. I'm sure there was a way of doing that. Yeah, there we go. Control does it. That's good. And then this one here, ranch does not decrease the fertility in its vicinity. Decreases the efficiency by... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought... Maybe it's not llama. Maybe it has to be cattle. Let's try cattle. Decreases the efficiency. The ranch does not decrease the fertility in its vicinity. Oh no, there used to be a much better one there, I'm sure. The ranch does not decrease fertility in its vicinity. Decreases the efficiency. Well, we've got to do that, haven't we? Oh, that's interesting. That's changed. That used to be the other way around. It used to be that they would increase the fertility. So let's have a look. Efficiency 95, 73, 98, 88, 91. Okay, not awful. Efficiency 55. Ouch. Really not into the cattle. In that case, then, you might as well be llama. Build a library. Okay, it's quite a specific thing to have early on, but that's fine. The Llama Ranch now has a better efficiency. That's good. So llamas make wool. Okay, and there we get wool and milk from a sheep. So wool is big.
Presidente.
Oh, I'd love to be Presidente. Have an average revolutionaries approval of 60. Have a percentage of population support revolutionaries of 60. Let's go for that then, and we'll work on it. What's this telling me? Oh, there we go. Just nobody worked there, but no, there is. That's good. Okay, so farms are coming in. So we're going to have a lot of wool. So have we got something quite easily that we can make textiles? Is that it there? Wool or cotton to produce cloth. So that's available soon in the World Wars. Otherwise, we've got lumber and rum. Is that as our beginnings of thingies? We've got a free one of them, haven't we? Oh no, we just unlocked the blueprint for it. Okay, luxury entertainment. Let's see what's about there. Media education. They wanted a library. 3,600. Yeah, we'll give them a library. Like, the problem is I want to try and plan out where the city centre's going to be, which will most likely be... Well, that's not a great area, is it? We're going to have to have a little city here that moves up into a larger space here. That's going to be the city centre there, isn't it, eventually? So for now, we'll place it in. Again, we can always move all of this around once we get to a point. There we go. That can go in there. We can run roads around like that. There we go. Okay, I think another couple of construction offices probably going to help. So one there. Decrease the employment rate. Boom. Smashed it. That should help with this as well, you would think. It actually hasn't. It's gone down. Nice. Fulfill demands by the revolutionaries. This increases their standing. Have a quick drink. Demands also be rewarded with revolutionary immigrants, which increases the percentage of population supporting. Okay. So we need to build the library, basically. Trade route, then. We've got one ship, I guess. Active trade routes. We have one available. There we go. Okay, so trade route offers. We want to sort by import and export. We want to export rum at 5% plus. That's good, and that's with the crown. 3,900. Yeah. Okay. Yes, do it. Do it. Okay, all active ships, rum. Okay, so let's... I don't know how much rum we're making. Let's... none. Good, because the building's not built. Let's put a high priority on that then. Because we need to do something here to build our mandate up a little, because I don't think we're going to be able to get to World Wars that quick. So the train... is that we've got to complete it, fulfill it. Oh, I probably should have gone for a shorter one. Extend mandate, you see. That's the positive. But yeah, they ain't too speedy building stuff. That's going up there. What's that one? That was lumber mill, right? Okay, logging camp. That's probably not in the best place now, is it? Oh no, it's got okay efficiency for now. Remember to probably move that down here once we start building this area a bit further, or at least build one down here and get rid of that one. Okay, we need that rum distillery because we need to get people making rum for us. But otherwise, money's coming in. There we go. It's waiting for sugar. And it's got people working on it. So our teamsters will now start legging some sugar around, I guess. Let's have a look. Where's our sugar plantation? There we go. It's coming in the out storage. I'm tempted to build another Teamsters office here to help move that sort of stuff around. There we go. There we go. It's got sugar. And it's got rum going out. Not loads, but enough. That's half of what we needed to do for the Crown trade route, to be fair. So that's gone out on the next ship. Sugar here is building up. That's good. Okay. Okay, so rum crown trade route. God, that's a right mouthful. Seems like it'd be okay here. We've got some buildings. Are people getting in these? Yeah, they're filling up nicely. Are people in these as well? Some, not all, but yeah, okay. Yeah, people are happy with that. Okay, so are these got people in them then? Because we don't really want people in them, but we could have some country housing over there, couldn't we? To kind of satiate people a little. See, we do some curvy roads, and you can't build as much with them, but they do look good when you do them. Just great, changes the look of the game up a little bit. Okay, country house. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those there. See if that helps. Because I think it means they're self-sufficient a little bit as well, right? Increases the upkeep cost by 50%. The housing quality increased by 12, and the residents rest a bit longer. No, we'll just go for normal now. That was a good one. 14 grand on that one. I hope that was a lot of. I hope that was a lot of rum going. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got a pirate cove now as well. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. Treasure hunts? That's just money or something, isn't it? 10 grand, a resume tool, a blueprint. Okay. I don't know whether it's worth getting some educated people, or we could even go and get one of these things. Send points for a highs for the random debate. Citizens cannot have die-hard political views anymore. Citizens will be more inclined to develop indifferent or moderate political views. Increases all tourist ratings. Provides fun for visiting citizens and tourists. There is no wealth requirement for visitors. Or, we don't have the raid points for it yet. We need 5,000. Look, we're working on them though. Prevents citizens from dying of bad healthcare. Increases all tourist ratings. All children automatically gain a high school education. Increases all tourist ratings. Provide fun for visiting citizens and tourists. There is no wealth required. Oh, that's quite a good one. Stonehenge makes trees grow. That's not very good. I'm tempted to go for either. I think you can only have one of these. So I'm tempted to go for either that one, die hard political views, or high school's education straight out of the bat is pretty fantastic. But for now, I think... Do the raid points just build up today? I can't quite remember. Let's go for the high school education. And then they'll just start it when they can, I guess. I can't remember if raid points just build up or not. Storage, raid points.
Viva la revolución!
Boom!
Together, Governor Ju
The library's
and
built.
the people will turn.
Let's take the revolutionaries, because that will hopefully help with this number here. 10 of them coming in. That's good. Okay. Okay, everything else looks like it's coming on pretty good. There's a room there, ready to go to the ship. Teamster's office. Everyone seems to be working and stuff. Okay, let's have a look at the... Oh, here we go. Your mandate is the Governor of Tropico is limited. Yeah, we really need to sort that trade route out. Let's just see how we're getting on there. Active routes, rum. Does it say how much we've done? 525 of 900. There is a few sitting there. What about here? There's nothing in storage. Oh, it's going to be close, that. We really should have gone for the lower option. This could be a short series. Mandate running out. I know. But I think when it gets to 0, first time he's like, oh, I'll give you another year.
People have a request. But for safety reasons,
Complete a loot raid. Okay. Well, let's go over here then and see. No, raid points are going up. Okay, so for now, though, we'll take that off. Let's do a loot raid, although it's going to spend them for nothing, really. Hold on. No. Oh, so it's done then. Bananas, hides, and iron. Okay, well done. They're off. All right, good. Well, needs to do it, I suppose, for the revolutionaries. So that number's gone up a bit. That's good. We've got the approval. We just need a few more of them. Okay. Coming in. Hopefully, 17 people came in on that last one. That's crazy. Okay. I think otherwise we're doing all right. We're doing all right. There's definite wall there is going to be the first thing we shift out, I think. 5% above standard, 525. So we need like 400 rum. Yeah, we've got it. So as long as that goes pretty quick, It's waiting for sugar. That's fine. As long as somebody comes and gets the rum out of it. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's already done. There was already stuff sat there. Nice. Okay, so might as well get something else going out. Rum again, I guess. 10%. Is that the only ones going out at the moment? Yeah. Okay. Well, rum again, I suppose. Should we go for 3,000 this time? Now there's less time needed. Sign.
I must say, I'm glad to be.
Extend the mandate. Oh, that gives us a bit of a breather. Okay. Loot raid will hopefully sort these revolutionaries out as well. That's a bit of a quick one to go for that. Logging camp. I'm tempted to move you or rebuild you, I guess. Logging camp. Sort of putting you here somewhere where there's actually some trees. Difficult to see the green one that for me, I'm afraid, but I mean physically there are actually trees there, so that should be okay. And a bit more housing I think is probably needed. Let's do some bunkhouses here. Okay, because they'll have access to there and stuff. What about decoration? We have a couple of little parks that we could put down. Like there's a space for some park. How do we change the variation? Alt and scroll. Okay, let's do that one. A nice little park down there next to the pub. Yeah, people are going to love living there. Well, I would anyway. Let's see, these are going to fill up pretty swiftly. Yeah. Yeah, okay. A few shacks around. See, these are... Oh, they're all empty. Wealth required well off. See, wealth. Job quality 35. It depends whether or not... Oh, I'm sure that used to say how good people were.
I need a tiny
Build a tannery. The problem is I don't think we have anything that's creating hides, but we'll... Okay, we can sort that out. Tannery. Stick it here for now. Again, all this is very temporary, to be honest. Tannery can go in there. We might as well make it useful, so let's stick a ranch up here. Cattle, meat and hides. Yeah, there we go. Efficient, good efficiency there as well. Okay. Coming down here to that's pretty swift. Good stuff. Okay, that logging camp up and running. Yeah, okay, so let's get rid of that one.
I must say, I'm glad.
Build a tannery. Do you know what? I'm going to take the mandate. I'm going to take the mandate because we're not too close. Oh. I'll take the immigrants. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Research. Okay, cool. So we have a library now, don't we? So we can start doing some of this. Let's have a look. Increases the upkeep of teams to ports, tourist ports and docks, but boats, freighters and cargo ships are 5% faster. Penal colony increases the immigration rate by 50%. Chance of each immigrant being a criminal is increased by 300%. But we get a monthly payment of £100. That's not much. Children are not accounted for when determining the economic wealth of a family. Visitors to religious buildings pay a fee of $1. Employees at mines and industrial buildings work double shifts as long as this edict is active. Free housing. Citizens pay no rent. Decreases... No, we can't afford to do that. Circus work modes or library work modes. What are the library work modes? The building emits 15 liberty. The knowledge generation is reduced by 50%. Support public services. Efficiency is decreased by 25%. While the building is operational, the efficiency of each high school and college is increased by 10%. The bonus can be accumulated up to a cap of 30. Approved. We'll leave it as approved by now. Okay, so in that case, I think... Oh, we have the revolutionaries. That's good. I'm going to go for... That's probably quite useful, I think. Yeah, child allowances, good. Oh, we had this. We had the stuff for that, did we? And let's get the boat services working as well. New task.
Tropico love you almost as much as I do, Governor.
Oof.
We have such exquisite taste.
We do not understand why we still take orders from the Crown. So we can declare and pay, or we can prepare for war. We have absolutely no military to speak of, so we're doing okay for money, but that's gone up like 15, so we'll spend the money. Have a circus. Okay, we'll have a circus.
Excellent. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders.
The treasury informed that we've ditched another one of our backwaters.
My heart swells.
Oh, look at that.
Greet my fearless leader for the first time as El Presidente.
Nice. Okay. So we can have a bit of a vote now. Then let's all citizens vote. Wealthy citizens or open ballot elections. Employees of government buildings vote for our president regardless of their approval. Those with an approval below 45% may turn rebel with a chance of this increased by 10. No, we'll have all citizens vote. Professional soldiers require at least a high school education. Damage of squads is increased by 10%. Military standing is increased by 10. Soldiers require no education. In case of military conflict, each barracks will provide one militia squad or disables all military buildings, decreases the rebel threat build-up 75%, increases standing with all superpowers by 10. See, I don't like the idea of losing all the buildings, but I think probably we'll go professional soldiers. Okay, confirm changes for now. Okay. Right, I think we'll leave it there. That's part one. We got out the mandate pretty quick. That was good, which is a big weight off our shoulders now as we move into the World Wars. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JohnTSparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thanks to all our patrons. They make these videos possible through their generous support at patreon.com/geekism. And don't forget to check out our affiliate links. You can get yourselves cheap games such as this one and support the channel at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.